Just want to give some new updates as we pause on posting some videos because I had to step back. I got overwhelmed a little bit on what's going on in the farm, and I had to see the big picture on what's needed into the farm and what are the animals that we need to look through, because right now there are so many animals and it's actually taking lots of my time all throughout the day, and I had to make sure that I still have time for the family and enjoy what I'm doing here in the farm. I like the progress that we're making, but of course I need to balance everything with my work and with the animals as well, because I was rushing through things on making sure every animals is fed, every animals is taken care of, and the work that I do as well has to be maintained, and I'm losing focus on that aspect. But now we're back, and I think I got a little bit of a breathing on managing the time for the animals, and I will have to stick a little bit on the animals that we have right now. Might not want to add more of what I have, but of course we want to make sure that we learn from the progress that we're making every day. And just want to share with you how can it affect the time that you spend with the animals, with the family, and with work as well, as I don't want to imbalance everything, because that really happened when I was focusing on the farm, focusing on the progress, and I didn't see the effect on other aspect where I have to limit the time on spending time at work and with family. Now it's a good thing that I embrace the chores with the kids, and now I get to spend time with them doing everything outside. I had to take a breathing on doing that. And to give you an update with the rabbit, they're fantastic. They're fertilizing this section. As you can see, the patch is very clear. I'm moving them to a different area because they did this section of the property where they had to. I dragged them along. Actually, I started from the fence line all throughout here, but I stopped right in this area because it's a beautiful patch in that. And in here we have some plan to put some for the kids, like toys or something. I might have to move that sand pit in here, but so far they're doing their tracks here, so I want to move them on the different side of the property for them to fertilize. As you can see, they leave some manure along the way, and this is gonna be a beautiful growth in here because this area is good. I just can't leave it without fertilizing, so I will drag them along while I'm moving them to the new side of the property. And finally, I got the growth that I wanted into the garden. They're growing so well now. I was able to harvest a lot in the last few days, and it's so fulfilling. I was so defeated when we had a very bad weather that hits the garden, but now that I see they bounce back, it's worth it at the end. So I want to share with you what we have in here in the garden right now. Might not be perfect, but at least I got them growing. So I get the tomato growing back, as well as the cucumber here, and the rest of the patch. I get the sunflower and the beans bouncing back from that bad weather. and the rest here. Zucchinis are growing perfect with the lettuce romaine here. Big patch, green, 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 beautiful. Now we get this big zucchini here. They have so many. It's growing now, so I already harvest a couple of times and I feed them to the animals as well, and some goes to our kitchen. This one as well. It's beautiful for the lettuce because it's harvest time every other day, and they keep on growing back until they will have flower, and that will be the time that will stop. So I'll have to start another seedling because they can grow until the fall, and that's gonna be a lot of food for the animals, which I'm getting from right now. So I'll keep growing these lettuces because they're beautiful. They grow fast. So that's what we have for the garden. I'm so happy now that we're getting what we wanted in the garden. It paid the time that I'm spending in the garden at last. I forgot we still have some rabbit in this section, so I'm gonna drag them to the new patch. They are here beside the garden, fertilizing it as well, so that I don't have to mow the side of the garden because they have their droppings in here as well, because this area has been cleared by the rabbits. There you are. Everything's coming along. It's just that I got overwhelmed in lots of chores every day, and I didn't expect it will take me that much time. I guess it's not gonna be easy if you have to run the farm on your own, and this is our first year, so sometimes you just wanted to get things done right away, and it can't happen. I can guarantee you guys, to everyone who've tried and spent their time developing the land in a year, with the progress that I'm seeing in the farm, it's a lot of work that I put in. It's well, there I see some changes, but sometimes you would look back and like, what have I done so far? And a lot really, but there's a lot more improvement that we can do in the farm. We just have to do a proper planning, one step at a time, because I don't want to get exhausted and get burned out, and that happened to me. So I had to rest for a little bit on filming and spend time on making sure that all the animals is taken care of and everything is being managed. And being here outdoor is still very pleasant. I still have these geese in here. They're just wandering around with the duck and with all the chickens around. I let them out every day to enjoy the grass in here. That's why it's a little bit messy. And I drag the Cornish cross still every day. This patch is being cleaned by the Cornish cross, and they will hopefully we will have more lush, beautiful green grass once they're done cleaning out the whole pasture. I'm so impressed with their breed. They put on a lot of weight so fast. So I think it's worth my time. But next time I might have to grow 20 at a time or 25 at a time, so I can get them butcher on a different date. Because with that we did raise 50 Cornish cross at a time, so I had to separate the processing because I can't do it all at once, especially that it's just me and my wife who will do all the processing. So next time, now we're learning, I have to do it half the time so I can butcher all the chicken and that same date, and then I can do the rest afterward instead of rushing on butchering them because they're at that age now. And yeah, to give you an update, we have 2 or 3 sheep in here, but they're not for breeding, they're merely a pet. So they're bottle babies, but they're not babies now. I got them, they're a little bit old, 2 years old. The other one is a little over 3, and they're so friendly, so I don't mind keeping them. I just actually put them into the corner of the property just to clean this section because this is just so grassy, and I haven't really put a goat or sheep in here since we moved here. So this is the first time that we got this one cleaned out. So hopefully they'll be able to clean it out. They've been here for 3 days now. They're making a little bit progress, slowly, so we're getting there. But with the goat, we have a herd, lots of them, and they're growing good. So while we are away on filming as well, I did deworm them, all of them actually, in over a week now, and they're eating much better after the deworming. I think it's very effective to deworm them. I did deworm them in the spring, and then I did that over a week ago as well, and I might have to deworm them in the fall before the winter comes. And that's the routine that I will do for the goats and the pig. Oh my, these pigs are just making me crazy. Unlike Bobby here, Bobby is so calm. See, pigs are a lot of work. I have to come here every day. They're always hungry. If I don't feed them, they're making a lot of noise. They're even louder than the goat or the ducks or the chicken, and they're fighting because they couldn't eat. There you go, they just started. So that's the update for now, and we're back filming again. And thank you guys for following our page, and I'll see you again in the next video.